OBS is still giving me issues.
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp for a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming?
Oh my god! Alright. OBS, are you working or not? Seems like it's working. Let's resume play.
What is going on up there? The gods! Count Adjavar! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Three degrees.
Damn it. Alright, no. Alright, I missed, but I can't find where my save was. I also can't find my mouse. I'm tempted to almost restart this. I've accidentally skipped over some cutscenes here and there. Alright, load game. By the King's will, by the King's will. To the temple. I gotta delete all my saves. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Get to watch me delete all my saves. Had I known where to aim better, I would have aimed at the base of that guy, not his head.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain
Ah,
we-
that's what I was looking for. Control.
Children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
That ain't good.
Look alive, man!
You cannot say this. I'm just gonna assume my stream is going well.
What the fuck do we want?
Victory!
This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
I'm gonna tab again because I want to make sure that... Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm still streaming properly. Seems like I am. Right, the assault.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan La Valette.
Yeah, I put my hood up. When did that happen? Ooh, he be dead. Sword for killing monsters. I mean, humans.
Death to the tyrant! Death to Volkes! Presto, Barney!
No. Left to quick attack.
Onward! Attack!
How do I do? What's...
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory!
Might have to put in a controller so that I can have a somewhat easier control scheme to use.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Alright, so I want to put on Quen. How do I get down to the ballista?
Blow the lilies!
Ah, okay, space.
Down with tyranny! Down with tyranny! Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies!
There's archers.
Stand your ground!
This is what got me so many times when I played this by myself the first time.
Blow the lilies!
Do I have any potions in my inventory? Or healing items, for that matter. I have Lapwine potion. Potion significantly increases regeneration of bigger while reducing vitality. The vitality minus 30. No. Swallow. Alright, so... Oh, no, I can't meditate here. Drink potion. Drink. The effect of potions you consume wears off over time. Tip: meditating can cancel the effect of consumed potion. Okay. There we go, there's my HP back. I died here so many times on my the first time I played this because I didn't know about those archers. I also didn't know just how valuable a skill Quen was.
Down with tyranny! Down with tyranny!
Ooh. taken care of? Are any more of these a-holes? Don't look like it. There's another one.
Down with tyranny! Blow the lilies! Down with tyranny!
And now we fire!
The tower men! Storm the tower!
I gotta make my way
The
back up.
gods are with us!
Finding my way back up the first time took me quite a while. Though it should have been a simple matter.
Kill the Witcher! Blow the lilies!
I'm about half health.
First man to the tower will never walk for wine! Catch those burning! Onward! Attack! The door! Smash the door! Axeman, give me splinters! Stand your ground!
climb the damn ladder.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Aryan La Valette, this will be no easy task.
Surrender, Aryan! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, king!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
I really will. I don't want to kill him. Level up! So let's get bigger regeneration, bigger... Swell out of combat plus 25, dagger throwing, plus 10 vitality. Double plus 50 vitality. How many points? I'm not... I think I'm going to go into swordsmanship and magic. I know alchemy can be pretty broken if you build into it, but I'm not going to. I don't know where I'm going to build, honestly. I'm just going to do what I think is right. Ah, no, I came up this way. So I'm heading backwards.
Die!
I gotta see if there's like a quick dodge that isn't just the roll. Oh, I didn't even hit that. Right, I'm gonna try using the controller, see what that's like. If I can use the controller for this. I might have to reload the game, so I won't try using the controller. So there goes that idea. I might have to reload to use the controller. Until then, I will just use keyboard and mouse.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men! The king sends a Witcher, and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
Him, not them.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfri and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending. for you.
Blow the lilies!
Halt! He's mine!
Yeah. Get your people out of the way so I don't attack them.
Blow the lilies!
You're a fast one.
Blow the lilies!
I don't want to kill you, buddy. I want to let you live. Well, I guess that goes that idea. I didn't want to kill him, but, well, these are the situations that we are given. You can do that without killing him. It all depends on the dialogue options you choose. I chose incorrectly, it would seem. Honestly, I'm tempted to reload that. Yeah, I deleted that save. Why are you there? At the forge. Barricade. Is this it? I'm going to load this one. Here it is. It's
The famed
There
Geralt
we
of
go.
Rivia.
Yep.
You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north.
Surrender and
Enough.
save your men.
Fault.
The king.
Hear that? Is that...
Never!
You heard?
Drop
Don't
your
be a
weapon.
fool. This is no game. Your men don't need to die. Surrender, and the king will show mercy.
My mother has seen enough of this king's mercy.
What'll you do? Throw yourself on my sword? Run?
He made mother a harlot, then denied her before all the realm.
True enough. But no massacre, no misguided heroism will change that.
There we go.
Drop your weapons.
Should anything happen to my mother, I shall find you and kill you.
There we go. I want to keep this one. Much more to my liking.
Arian Lavalette laid down his
I
sword.
won't be doing that very often. I don't
Have you
plan...
spoken to him?
Briefly. Just before they took him off to the torture chamber. The hard luck of a traitor. Continue.
I don't plan on reloading saves just to get what I consider the best result. If I screw up, I will reload. Like if there's a stealth mission and I get caught, I will happily reload.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle.
But ultimately,
Killed
if
hordes of soldiers and floor.
in the future, if something comes up and I go, oh, I don't like how that
In
turned
the
out,
general
I'm not
direction
going
of
to go
Edda.
back.
To think it almost
gonna
killed
deal
us
with it.
all.
Cannot save it this time.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open up!
And the Baron lives?
Yes, he lives. I'm not spiteful. Open this gate, kneel before your king, and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
We want to see him! You doubt my words, dog? Open the gate now!
Roach.
Sire,
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
there's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
He
But you know where they are.
admits to
In the
his
monastery,
people burning,
but we've
raping,
yet to penetrate that
pillaging.
area.
I mean, I can understand the burning and pillaging, but raping? Come on, man.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
I understand this is a medieval world where morals are nowhere near the standard that people would like us to have.
Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoardings! My legs are a heavy cross for right now.
It's a dragon. I can't believe it.
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple.
Before the brute turns my army to cinder! Get to the dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Don't. You run.
Some personal hero.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't have
The gate! They're at the gate! At them!
This one doesn't seem to know that.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
No idea. You're the monster expert.
Blasphemers!
To the tower.
Fuck
Back up.
me!
I'll open the gate.
Almost died to the dragon's fire.
Quickly.
Sure, I will take your iron ring.
I can't hold this for long. Call the arbalists. Go. I'll manage.
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Well, shit. I was about to ask what do, but that wouldn't do.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
We split up at the
You
monastery.
were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
How did we? Day of the assault. Afternoon.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher,
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Soldiers loyal to the La Valettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him, but time is of the essence. Please explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps. They may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Jesus, trying to get through that with an axe, that would take forever. Alright, so let's look around town, see if we can find this hidden passage. Can we go into the buildings? Not that one, at least. Oh, wait. Okay, yes we can. We can open it. Ah! Locked. Sure. The iron ring. Take your orins. That's it.
Would you release us, soldier,
Falcist
sir?
is merciful!
Shut
He'll
it.
forgive us!
We're innocent.
The king will
Why
decide
would they
your
bring in a
fate.
Witcher?
Loiter around here, Witcher.
So many men will
Restricted
die,
military
all
area.
because of one bitch.
Q to cast your currently selected sign, odd sign, clear the path. There we go. I want odd. Oh, we've found some people. Still here fighting. Alright, let's head on down. This looks like our secret passage. Dark, enhance your vision by drinking the cat potion. To drink potion and to meditate. Drink potion. Meditate. Drink potion. We're gonna drink a cat potion. Drink. There we go. Counters.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
There's another one. can't use till when it runs out. Locked. Not locked. There we go. This looks like where I was meant to go. Which means I probably... Ooh. Right. Hope cat runs out soon. Just gonna ninja all this stuff. I don't know if it'll come in handy. I don't know if I keep it, but I'm gonna take it.
Scoia'tael.
Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies!
Realized.
Blow the lilies! Blow the lilies!
There's a... I want to open you. Thanks for the orange. Again, I don't know if I get to keep it, but I don't care. I'm gonna take it. Rusty steel dagger. Running out. Almost out of cat. There it goes. Locked. Up. When I did this the first time, the first thing I did was essentially jump off to my death.
We can repel them! Die! Blow the lilies!
your soldiers' orders. Are they quest items? Are they junk? No. Not crafting diagrams. Books? Yeah, here we are. Soldiers' orders. All forces are to fall back immediately to defend the route leading to the temple. These positions must be held at all costs. Death to the tyrant.
Don't pull back!
Ooh, took his arm right off.
Onward! Attack!
We can repel them!
Fortaleza! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
Mother!
Hello, knights! They're traitors! Take no prisoners! Blasphemous!
Stand your ground!
To die a good death!
What archer is shooting at me?
Stand your ground!
Onward! Attack! Press those burning!
Stand your ground!
For Temeria, man! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
So that's that guy done. Now it's just...
Onward! Attack! Blasphemous! Press those vermin!
Phew. An orange... Right, so I want to take the gate guard key. More soldiers' notes. Worn leather gauntlets. Let's equip you. Gauntlets. Armor +1. Comparison to obelisk gloves. Okay, no, the herbalist gloves are better. Yeah, put the sword away. Use.
You have just become the most titled Witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
All started with
We might have
Tails.
arrived at the same time if not for Tails.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
I could not agree more.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense! Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only my men?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both
To
of you!
evade the dragon's attack, press right when it flashes on the screen. So, gee, I wonder what's about to happen.
The dragon's back! I can't...
That would hurt.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
That was a...
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered. Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
I don't know if anyone picked up on it, but his eyes looked a lot like Geralt's. Also, that so-called priest's gloves didn't look very priestly, they looked much more combative. Butcher with a snake emblem. It's quite the drop, even by Witcher standards. How the hell did he survive without aid? Drop your sword, throw it away. That was...
suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Vizima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of La Valette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
What is that supposed to be? Just bread?
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd.
I really like this art style.
During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the Witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess!
So Geralt and
Interrogation's
Yen
done. Restrain the
apparently
prisoner.
died then, and Ciri somehow saved them, or at least brought them back from... Either brought them back from death, or they weren't completely dead and she healed them to a point.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
See if I can get through here without being spotted. Hasn't happened before, but who knows, this might be the time. That would be hard to unlock those.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson? For what he did to Foltest.
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
Right. Hangman'll...
Guard.
Broke.
Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
So, how'd that go for
Rip
you?
your guts out!
Oh, that back. Kicked your ass. You cannot save it this... No, you cannot save it this time. Medallion. Okay, so cat... Let's take all. Gauntlets. Some sort of weapon. Sword upgrade. I want equipment. Alright. Torture devices. You are now in stealth mode. Try to avoid illuminated areas. Tip, knock out guards by sneaking up to them. Key required. Probably on this a-hole. Yep, there it is. Oh.
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Huh? What was that?
There we go, game saved.
What was that? Oh, be damned!
Alright, so let's try that again, shall we? I don't know why I keep showing off that picture. That's not where I am. Whatever.
Huh? What was that?
So that's one guard taken care of. Probably going to be doing a lot of quick saves.
Promised meat today, you stinking pig.
What was that?
That's why I save a lot.
I'll say, Sergeant, I'd like surface duty.
What was that?
And I just realized I have another level, and I still can't get those, so let's see, I can get parrying now. Unlocks the ability to parry blows from all directions. From that I can get Fortitude, Vigor regenerates during combat plus 10%. Unlock ability to redirect arrows. I'm going to get another level in... No, I will get parrying, that's a very handy one to have. Unlocks the ability to parry blows from all directions, damage reduction while parrying with full vigor 100%. Add up combat plus 25%, and I will get... Still locked.
Rotten barley for a month. Full-born louts. I get pea soup one more time, I'll uke on the horse on.
darling. Finally alone. Just you and me. Not very romantic, I'll admit, but...
Got a cell key, didn't I? Did I use it? Guess not.
Alright, hogs down. Let's see it. What? Oh, throttle idiot.
You wanted a map? There it is, first-rate carving. Wanted me inside? Here I am. What the fuck else do you want from me?
You deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guard!
I needed a bit of courage. Had a few drinks beforehand.
You were supposed to get caught, but not for thieving. Because for that they whip you first.
How are we supposed to see the corridors among all those scabs?
And we said back, not backside. How are we supposed to glance back if you need to drop your trousers every time?
This is usually the room that gets me.
A bat's pissing on it.
The dungeon key. I'm saving like way more than I should. I gotta. It does a quick save button.
Let me out. I beg you. If you don't, draw half the garrison here.
Ariane Lavalette.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you.
Yes, but they imprisoned you. Why?
They say I killed Foltest.
Shame. I'd hoped to do that myself. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
Foltest ordered the Blue Stripes to guard her like some invaluable treasure.
Bastard. Placing her among those dogs. One more nobly born should protect her. A baronet at least.
Time to think about saving your life.
To me, honor is more important than life.
What do you plan to do?
Not your concern. We must get to the oil store where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me. I'll wait here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
I came from this way. That was down there. That's where Arian was. see what's... Can I go straight ahead?
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker! Fuck you up the arse! Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll rip your brick off and beat your head in with it! You're hard. Appointment's not.
Alright, so let's try that again, shall we?
You're hard. Appointment's not due tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You'll see me today.
Alright, this is... Let's go with odd. Come on up here. I don't want Axii, I want Igni. There we go. Inventory, armor. +1 armor, +1 armor, 1%. So, save again. So, this is a whole lot of nothing. I was hoping this would lead to somewhere, but it appears it's just a room with nothing in it.
What was that?
Well, grab my chicken.
Yeah, nope. Okay, so this is the part that usually does me in.
Breathes fire. Condor, maybe? But breathes fire. Oh, I don't know.
I can take you!
Well, not quite like I planned, but hey, we do what we can.
Not nice. Escaping like that.
Go back to Ariane Lavalette. Well, I did want to do it without being spotted, but hey. Oi.
Help me up.
Up the stairs. This way.
I cannot save at this point.
Second door on the left. That's the oil store.
So, this one.
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Very well. Game saved. Kaboom! A sword. I would much like to equip a sword. Jack. Not down here.
Geralt, over here.
Poor bastard. He did manage to survive the war, though. New Boy's Talisman. I'll take that. Supposedly very powerful. Trinket armor minus 10%.
Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle. You were to sneak out, avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago, I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Aedirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Lines clear, Captain!
And thus we made it out of the prologue with the Lavalette's dungeon aflames.
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Arion fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, Honor told Arion to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
Well, to be fair, we don't know if he's dead. He could have managed to escape somehow, however slim the odds were.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roche. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Refers to it as his toxic relationship with Yennefer. No, I don't know if Geralt would refer to it as that. Ugh. Most decidedly gross.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned.
Jesus.
That of Demavend, king of Aedirn by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his necker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Chapter 1.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Armor. It's one. It's resistant. Okay. Resistance to poisoning 14 and bleeding. Okay, yeah, I'll just keep on. Just got on.
Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
I'll take that. Which is Silver Sword. Okay. The Witcher's Silver Sword requires Diamond Dust for, one of, Timber 1 of, which I have. Iron Ore 1 of, I just need 2 silver ore. Silver ore is what you use to slay monsters.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Oh, I got another level. Still locked. Bigger +1 unlocks the ability to throw daggers. I don't really care about the ability to throw daggers. Unlocks the ability to redirect arrows. Now that I do. Unlocks the ability to redirect arrows towards the shooter.
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Woofies.
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
Hello, old. Playing a flute.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What do you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs? Triss, now!
Spars, parapet lawn, warped!
Magic!
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you alright?
Lovely.
Yeah, magic in this
Should have
world.
charmed the archers. They're coming.
Magic in this world
Geralt,
has
the spell
very
still
dangerous
works. Stay close.
effects on.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
For Yorveth!
Get your hands off my head.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
Aileron!
I'm a little sick.
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Not mine. I'll hold this.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking. I need to focus.
Are you alright?
Fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post?
For Yorveth!
I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait, the barrier's waning. Triss!
Quick!
Give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Death to Marino! Let's all attack him! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Ooh! Almost died there.
You know each other? Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Level. What do I want to put my level into? I want more health. I want to unlock the ability to parry from all directions. I will get more health. When do those become unlocked? Level 10 maybe? I'm not sure.
Did you see that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorveth led them. I saw
Greetings.
them with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. It's true what they say. Eyes like a cat's.
Will I see you at the hanging, friend?
Ah, some hanging.
I think the stew's ready.
On a spike.
Quiet, woman. I heard artist at work. Cowardly.
You might want to stir it.
I don't still. I work for the teal.
Hey, Witcher.
Just disappeared. Might have to increase my draw distance so people don't disappear when they get too far away.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution. Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Leave the witcher be!
Want to squirm with the others?
Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant?
Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant?
One down. Ooh, right in the dick.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
What the arse fuck?
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher. I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of La Valette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them? They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases.
The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home.
Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing.
Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
So notice boards, you can find your side jobs and what have you. Notices, what do we got? So, face to the bestial man, yeah. Space. Take them all. I don't know if they're all side quests or journal. There we go. Quests. Indecent Proposal, the Necker Contract, the Contract Troll Trouble, Sword for Monsters. That's the one I've really got to do. The Assassin of Kings, Rough Trading, By the Gods. Right, so... the one I want to do as soon as possible is the Sword for Slain Monsters, otherwise I can't do any of the other ones.
Look, people! Wonders and... Say something.
The massacre in Rivia. It came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now. How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
I don't know. Maybe by this world's standard, they're good people.
Stay away from... Charmed.
Some meat room. Downstairs, that's where I want. This is what I'm after. The Fight Club room.
Don't look him in the eyes.
What's going on here?
A competition, brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our asses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So? Are you fighting, brother?
I'll give it a shot.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin!
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
These are relatively easy, it's just quick time events. They made a wise decision in Witcher 3 to make them not quick time events and just proper fights.
Punches lights out!
I mean, don't get me wrong, these look cool, but that's about all they got going for them.
Kick the ploughing bastard!
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
I'll give
Who's
it a
up
shot.
next?
Corb Ransel, known as Flip Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he ploughs them.
Flippers.
Show us your horns. So what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard! Punches lights out!
Ooh, right in the junk. And down he goes.
Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy, because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
That was fucking poetry. Up for another, brother.
I'll give it
Who's
a
up
shot.
next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks before, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Punches lights out!
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
I kicked him. Just keep smashing him in the head.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
And I earned a nice pretty piece of coin. One-on-one.
Who's this?
Speaks little, drinks lots, hunts beasts, and plows tarts.
Right, so let's talk to this fine group.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Merigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Mariville, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended
Shocking.
as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
And during the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds a significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. The dragon, well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Papa-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jadestone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Greetings.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
So, that's a tentacle.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kayran.
Kayran?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kayran, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humour seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
The Kayran. Alright. So, as much as doing that would be good. Fight Club. Kingsley. Ooh, okay, a sword for monsters. That's the one I want to focus on for the thing.
I've always preferred.
Acquire a silver sword. Let's look at the map. Is there anywhere? Okay, so that Craftsman down at the very bottom there. Might be able to get some silver from him.
You free?
No, working my... So how's it going, dearie? Everything all right at the house now?
Here comes the Witcher. Will he agree?
Yeah. Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So, how can we help you, eh?
Let's roll some dice. Let's trade, my good sir. So, the shop, me. I want crafting. So, you do not have silver ore. Yeah, iron ore, but not silver ore.
Just lovely.
So how...
Ugh. Let's roll some dice.
So...
I'm very bad at the dice game. So yeah, I'll just set it up for 5, because I have a bad tendency to throw them out. So, what have I got? It's basically Yahtzee, if my memory serves. So, 2, 4... sorry, 2, 6. So I'll keep the 6s. Reroll. Oh, it's... okay, so it's... you choose which ones you want to reroll. Hey, I win! Get a pair of 4s. Alright, let's try just a straight up merchant. Let's try this fine place.
Squirrel sorcerer summoned this rain. The whole sun.
So how's it going, dear?
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at what you have in stock?
Certainly. You're welcome to.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
Demavend's dead.
Ah.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
Let's trade. Do you have any... you do not have any iron ore. How am I supposed to... Wait, I'm looking at the wrong side. Okay, I thought that was the shop. Alright, so no, this guy doesn't have iron ore. But since I
screaming in daytime, the old man
now know I was looking at the wrong spot, this fine fellow over here might have the iron ore I'm after.
So
let's trade. Ah, and yes, I meant silver ore. Silver ore be expensive! How much monies do I have? I have 400. And I'm... ooh, I'm just a bit short. What have I got that can... alright, let's... No, not all 8 of them. Let's sell 3 of them. Get out. $440. Alright, let's sell 1 more oil. Okay. Clearly they're not selling for as much as they were. So 1 leather. Okay, I'm confused about how much money I have and where it shows it. Alright. How much money do I have in my inventory? I have... okay, whatever. You... let's talk one last time. Craft me a sword. A sword of silver. And let's get some superb trousers while we're at it. And see what diagrams you have. Blue meteorite ore, earth room, rune. Well balanced daggers. Temerian steel sword. Buy one of those. A sort of. Alright, exit. See, can you craft me anything else? Nope. Nope. And nope. So let's equip that witch's silver sword. And those better pants that I just made. Superb leather trousers. Resistance to incineration, poisoning, and bleeding +5. Yep, we'll put those on. Wait. So I have, yeah. Now we're gonna sell. I'm gonna sell some stuff to this fine guy. Weapons. I don't need a long sword. I don't need any of this junk either. Some arachnid oil that might come in handy. Alright, inventory. I want to put some stuff in my pockets. The necrophage oil. Action not allowed on the. Oh, that's frustrating. What can I put in my pockets then? Can I put bombs in? Yes. So how do I use oils then? Do I just... oh, it's just an upgrade item. I see. Okay, so... I now have my sword. Let's do the NECA contract. Learn more about the NECAs.
Lovely. Squirrel sorcerer.
It's rain, you idiot. How do I learn more about the... Okay, so that's just straight north. In spite of the events, Geralt has not forgotten his profession. Ritrine was his prime source of income, so when he learns that Flotsam Authority has posted a bounty for exterminating Neckers, he accepted the job immediately. Before he began, he decided to learn more about the vicious creatures. He began looking for books about Neckers and searching for the creatures to observe their behavior. So let's try this shop over here. No wait, that's books, right, of mediate.
Yes, lovely, lovely. Everything in order? What was that?
Welcome.
I'm just gonna go out into the world and see what I can find and hope for the best.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Fortunately, that's not where I'm going. I'm going to do this Necker contract. Which means I'm just going to have to go out into the middle of the woods. To possibly, hopefully, find some Neckers. Forest near Flotsam. Places of power. That would be what this is. It is a place of... Whoa! Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Die, bastards.
Thank you, Master. Drives me mad. This cursed wood is full of scum, and that horseman has lost his mind.
Who might that be?
The troll! For years he's been collecting tolls at the bridge, for which is to keep the bridge tidy and drive away the scum.
What's the problem then?
Merchants from the port sent me to find out the what and why, seeing as this is the only path out to the port inland. But I found the bridge in ruins, and that cheeky cocksucker asked for liquor to let me pass. Across that pile of rubble, I says, and he smacks me so hard I see stars.
Laredo's put a price on his head.
If Laredo had his way, he'd cut us off from the world, that son of a bitch. We need a bridge, but a working one. And we need a troll, but a sober one. If you're looking to make some coin, hold off on killing the troll and see the village chief instead. He'll tell you all you need to know.
Righto. I killed some Neckers. I don't know if it was the ones I was supposed to. And there is a place of power near here. I want to know... This. Here it is. So, once the place of power is active, enter its perimeter to improve your character's stats. Okay. So these aren't like Witcher 3 places of power, which give you a point to use. So if I went down there, I could kill the guy, but I'm not, because I'm not going to be an absolute cunt. Learn more about Neckers. Mostly, I'm just walking around to see what I can find. I can't remember if this game has a quick travel feature or not. Don't think so. It's back. So let's try going just straight down. Dude, I like touched you. Calm down. Okay? Calm your shit. And I stepped in a booby trap. I'll heal. Whoa, shit! These things always scare me. I am most glad that I have acquired knowledge about a monster species. Oh, there's some more Neckers. Those fuckers always scare me. Alright, there's something around. Ah. That. No, there's more of you cunts. I heard another one of you. Where are you at? There it would be at.
Come on!
Alright, the NECA contract. Destroy all the entrances. So... Are they labeled on the map for me yet, though? No, they are not. There's a nest.
Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
Don't I? Do I not have anything to blow up?
Blow up this nest.
Inventory. Do I not? Bombs, stuns, freezes, or okay. So I don't have any bombs, do I? Do I have any formulas, cats, or...
Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
Well, first of all, I will use a level to unlock the ability to parry blows from all directions. Oh good, now I can go down these trees. So, bomb damage. And it's odd, destructive damage. Okay. So, I don't have any...
Got to blow up this nest.
Meditate. Can I... character, alchemy... Let's go to alchemy. So I have a Samum, but that doesn't... I need an explosion. I don't have anything to blow up said nest. Alright. But now I know where I'm going. Where am I at? There I'm at. Am I heading back? Yes, I'm heading back towards town. I'll go back to the blacksmithy guy and see if he has a formula to make some bombs. Also... Entregas where... So I know I don't know anything about the Entregas. So I need to go make some bombs.
Disperse!
So
Go
how's
home!
it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Here comes the Witcher. Will he agree?
No, I don't know.
Shall we just walk up and...
What do you want?
Ah! Greetings. A word, if you will.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
Sure.
Why not? Splendid!
Excellent.
Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
So... Trouble, Fight Club, Kraken, Dependent Proposal. When the dust at the gallows has settled, Lorendo in the... no. So what is the, alchemic substance?
So how...
Let's trade, my fine fellow. Show me what you got. Do you have a... Alright, and you don't have any bombs, so you're useless to me. Let's check the other shops.
So how...
Roll them bones. Amethyst dust, diamond dust, essence of stone, essence of water, hardened leather, formula tiara. Red haze, a bomb. Releases a cloud of psychotic gases. No. What is the red haze need? Ether, which I have none of. What other shops?
Screaming in days.
Oh, there's another. Cedric itself is a shop.
And how do you find country life?
Alright, I'll go to
Was it
Cedric
worth
then.
Marrying in a den? Here's not a year from now.
I'll go. Over here and check out this shop.
Excellent work.
In it? The finest hides and the tannins on that.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now. What with all those monsters?
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
Let's trade. What do you got? You don't have any bombs, but do you have a diagram? Didn't think it would. Yeah. What about the shop down and around behind?
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use.
Miller blade oil, necrophage oil, insectoid oil, oil wolf. Grab that. That.
What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic. Why do you ask?
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not quite right about it.
I'd say there's magic in it without a doubt. I'd gladly buy it from you.
Why do you care about the amulet so much?
I collect antiques. They may be useless to others, but I see value in them.
I don't believe you. You want to buy a piece of metal just because it's old?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm a witcher. You don't want to lose a customer like me.
Is that so? Typical witcher. You're here, there, and everywhere. I won't get much trade out of you.
If you say so. Pay me enough and...
I can give you 50 orens.
That's nowhere near enough.
All right. Let's say 100.
Why do you want the talisman?
Why do you?
Let's say it's got sentimental value for me.
Let's say I see it as a collector's item. I'll give you 200 orens, and that's my final offer.
If you have the coin, the talisman's yours.
200 orens. There you are.
That doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Alright, now we'll go talk to Cedric. Hopefully he can sell me a bomb. Or something to make it with.
Want you to see a vista, eh?
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shade poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
And that would be our dear Cedric.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I want to trade first and foremost, because thank you, you have grape shop bombs, which I most desperately want. Do you have the recipe for grape shot bombs? You do. I'll take that off your hand as well. There we go. Now let's talk.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared Necker, it should be child's play for you.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying.
Craft an item for me, my good sir. Okay, so... Alright, so you can only craft that sort of crap. I'm hunting the Karen.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
I'm not going there yet. Laws of Madness, the NECA contract. I'm gonna finish that off. I'm gonna blow up at least one of them before I go offline. Alchemy. Grape shot. Do I have enough for it? 8. Yes. Alright. I only need 4 grape shots.
A monster? Where?
I made quite a few quality of life improvements in this game, between Witcher 2 and 3, and also between one and 2, if I am to understand it correctly. Alright, so it was down here somewhere. Here we are. It's 1.
I'm too old for this.
Wish it would, you know, show me where these were on the mini-map. It's very helpful. Oh, there's another one. Alright. I'm over here. I would very much appreciate you to tell me where the quest tracker is. You would be so kind as to tell me where the nests are, so I could get this quest over with. Because I find it hard to see them. Well, here comes something. Another one of these. Igni. Ouch. So... Whoa! Where the fuck did you come from? Okay! Fuck, 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 fuck! Yep, that's what happens when I get overwhelmed by 4 of them. It is going to be on the note of that death there that I'm going to call it. I'm going to see where my last save was, so I know where I'm coming into this next. How far back I possibly am. Okay, so I'm over here. Alright, I'm going to... save game. Alright, well, as always, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a follow on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. I would really appreciate it. It would go a long way to helping me. And I will try and get KOTOR 2 sorted out soon so that I can get it up and running. Hopefully I can either play it on my 3-day on Sunday, or I'll start it on Tuesday, and then after that I'll swap them back around to regulars. So yeah, I will see you all later. I'll just swap us over to anyone who would like to know. That's my current schedule as it stands. It is subject to change, of course, but I'm just going to leave that up for a little while I myself get off. Ta-ta.